this bout's for you, along with Panics Promotions and Ziggy Promotions. This bout is sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, Boxing Commissioner Larry Hazard Sr., Chairman Jerry Gormley, Board members Gary Shaw and Stephen Katz, Deputy Commissioner John Greco, Chief Inspector at ringside Sylvester Kyler, the physicians in attendance at ringside Dr. Richard Snepper, Dr. Howard Taylor, Dr. Kenneth Remsen, Dr. Eric Wormser, and Dr. Earl Shaw. The timekeeper at the bell is Arthur Spell, and counting for the knockdown seconds, your alternate referee, Eddie Cotton. This bout is also sanctioned by the World Boxing Council, President Jose Suleiman, WBC Supervisor at ringside, John Kofi. The 3 judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Marty Denkin, Chuck Hassett, and Barbara Perez. And when the bell rings, working for the 97th time in a world title bout, referee Joe Cortez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the boardwalk home of champions, Caesars, Atlantic City, let's get ready to rumble! 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white, trimmed with red, and weighing in at 244 pounds. In his professional career, he has registered 25 knockouts in his 28 victories, and he has suffered 2 losses by disqualification. Ladies and gentlemen, by way of the Windy City, Chicago, a native son of Warsaw, Poland, here is the pride of Poland. Introducing the challenger, Andrew Golota. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing red, trimmed with white, and weighing in also at 244 pounds. In 1988, he captured Olympic gold. And now, as a professional, in 32 bouts, he has 31 victories with only 1 defeat. And he has scored 25 knockouts. From East London, England, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the pride of Great Britain, the 2-time world heavyweight champion and reigning WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Steward.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in that dressing room. I want good sportsmanlike conduct, obey my commands at all times. I want a clean fight from both of you. Understood? You understood, Andrew? Lennox? Okay, touch them up.
And the introductions are complete. We are ready. Lennox Lewis, Andrew Golota.
All right, Mary, you sort of stand out. Who's your pick?
Golota. I saw Lennox's stomach, and he was breathing really heavy. And he's really not worked up much of a sweat.
Just give me a clean fight. That's all I want.
Everything above the belt and above the high trunk line. Lou Duva talking to Golota.
Excuse me, Lou, we have a fight, you know.
A clean one.
A clean one.
And we're set to go. The anticipation is over. Here we go. Lewis comes right at Golota. Did not throw the punch. Lewis with the jab. He's got a good one.
Lewis feet wide, Golota the right proportion.
Lewis missing with a hook.
Lewis trying to land a right hand right off the bat. He's pulling with that left to set up the right.
Gets the jab in. Lewis wants to control from the outside. Good boxer. Pops the jab and a right hand in. Nicely done by Lennox Lewis to start.
Golota hasn't done anything yet.
Until there.
You wonder if Golota might be gun shy for a while with all the warnings of the low blows. It has been hammered into his head. Lewis with a big right hand. Golota in some early trouble here.
Got stunned by right over the top by Lewis.
Good right and left hand by Lewis. Golota's in deep
Golota's
trouble.
down.
Stunned by the
He's not
power
there.
of Lennox Lewis. This could be over. This very well could be
Gonna let it
over.
continue. He's gonna let it continue. Give him
Golota in deep trouble. He was hammered, and Lewis coming at him. He gets a long count essentially, but he's got a lot of time to get through here. Big right by Lewis. Golota is in deep trouble. This is almost over. Golota cannot think in there. He's
That's
down.
it.
This is it.
Down again. It's over.
Golota is hammered by Lennox Lewis. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Well, it was clean.
That's for sure.
There's no doubt about it.
Andrew Golota never got started in this fight.
He looked like he was waiting to get started at maybe the 2-minute mark. There ain't no time like that. You got to get in there.
And you got to wonder, with the performance that Andrew Golota just turned in tonight, what may have been going through his mind with him showing up late to the arena with the police officers and everything.
Andrew Golota getting popped by Lennox Lewis, whose stock, as expected now, will rise dramatically. That was the stakes for the winner of this fight.
I pick Golota. Lewis is the man.
He deserves it all. Especially in heavyweight fights, you often see somebody come out. You might see the early knockout, and yeah, this fight hinging on Golota's ability to withstand Lewis's early assault, and he could not withstand it at all. Now, Lewis hit Golota with shots. Remember, Riddick Bowe hit Golota with all these shots, and Lewis hurt him immediately.
He snuck it in with 2 jabs, and then it was an overhand right that just pushed him back to that corner, and he was just in trouble after that.
You know, it's funny. We looked at Roy Jones Jr. when he knocked out Montel Griffin, and we talked about how focused he was. You look at Lennox Lewis when he was focused against Razor Ruddock and blew him away. He was focused against Andrew Golota and blew him away.
Lennox Lewis loves the month of October. 1992, October 31st, his biggest performance ever, perhaps, the 2-round knockout victory over Donovan Razor Ruddock. 2 years ago in 1995, on October 7th, another huge performance for Lewis against Tommy Morrison, a route-going effort stopping Morrison in 6. A win over Frank Bruno in 1993 in October, a TKO in the 7th round, and here on October 4th, a tremendous performance by Lewis. The big right hand on Golota. Now, this is something Andrew Golota is not trained to do.
Didn't hold. Lewis just looked for that right hand opening, just looking right down the middle. He's pawing with it. Left hook rocks him back with straight right on the chin. Another right. That's where Golota's out of it right there.
Down for the first time, barely able to get up, and then it's allowed to continue, and Lewis takes his time pawing. Big shots here. Golota just given a seat on the canvas, and Joe Cortez